1704 Berlin Lab, red dye sought. He worked amidst bubbling flasks and ancient texts, driven by the singular goal of crafting a pigment that would rival gold. His process involved complex chemical mixtures, but he was constantly hampered by the high cost and scarcity of pure ingredients. Diesbach experimented tirelessly with various materials, hoping to craft a color that would finally bring him fame and fortune. He sought to refine his red dye through a series of precise, albeit misguided, alchemical procedures that defined his era's science. However, the path to discovery is rarely a straight line, and his laboratory was about to become the site of history. A crucial batch of potash he used had been contaminated, unknowingly mixed with dried animal blood from a local slaughterhouse. As he heated this strange, impure mixture, he expected to see his deep red emerge from the swirling, dark chemical concoction. Instead, the reaction took a wild, unexpected turn, producing a color so intense and deep that it defied all expectation. The vibrant red he sought was nowhere to be found, replaced by a stunning, revolutionary shade of deep, piercing blue. This was not just a minor variation. It was a completely new substance, born from a fortunate failure in the lab. Diesbach stared in disbelief at the beaker, realizing he had accidentally synthesized the world's first modern, stable, synthetic pigment. This discovery was a seismic shift for the art world, which had long been held hostage by the cost of minerals. For centuries, the only way to achieve a true, brilliant blue was to grind down rare, incredibly expensive Lapis Lazuli. Lapis Lazuli, royalty's gem. The accidental invention of Prussian Blue shattered this monopoly, providing a high-quality alternative that was finally affordable for everyone. Suddenly, a brilliant deep blue was accessible to common painters, effectively democratizing color for artists across the entire globe. The pigment's unique properties allowed it to be mass-produced, a feat that natural minerals could never hope to achieve. As the pigment traveled along international trade routes, it quickly became the defining visual signature of the 18th century. It moved from the dusty shelves of Berlin laboratories into the hands of master painters who were eager for change. The intensity of the blue was unmatched, offering a depth that transformed the way light and shadow were rendered. Masters like Hokusai utilized this intense hue to push the boundaries of their craft, creating iconic works with new energy. Picasso, too, would later find inspiration in the pigment's versatility, using it to define the somber tones of his periods. The global hunger for this blue was insatiable, and it soon appeared in textiles, ceramics, and fine art everywhere. Beyond the canvas, the pigment found a surprising and critical utility in the rapidly expanding world of the industrial age. Ink defined blueprints' fine lines. The deep blue background provided the perfect contrast for white lines, making complex technical drawings readable and precise. This accidental invention transformed from a simple artistic tool into a catalyst for global creativity and industrial progress. It bridged the gap between the aesthetic beauty of fine art and the rigorous demands of early modern engineering. The pigment was no longer just a color. It had become a foundational element of the modern world's infrastructure. As we look closer at its chemical makeup, we begin to see why this pigment was destined for more. The molecular structure of Prussian Blue is a marvel of stability, a cage that holds its components tightly together. This structural integrity is what separates it from the toxic, unstable dyes that were common during the same period. It is a complex lattice of iron and cyanide, yet it remains remarkably safe for human handling and use. This unique chemical trap mechanism allows the molecule to bind to specific ions without releasing its own components. It acts like a microscopic magnet, waiting to capture specific elements that might otherwise be harmful to us. This discovery of its chemical stability was the first hint that the pigment had a future in medicine. Scientists began to wonder if this cage could be repurposed to serve a much more vital, life-saving function. The transition from the artist's palette to the pharmacy shelf was a journey that took over 2 centuries. It required a deep understanding of how the pigment interacted with the human body at a molecular level. Researchers found that the same structure that held color so well could also trap dangerous heavy metals. It was a breakthrough that turned a pigment into a potential antidote for some of the world's deadliest poisons. The pigment's ability to bind with thallium and radioactive cesium made it a candidate for advanced medical treatment. Today, it is recognized by the World Health Organization as an essential medicine for flushing toxins from the body. It works by passing through the digestive tract, safely capturing radioactive particles before they can be absorbed. This process is a testament to the power of accidental innovation, turning a failed dye into a miracle. It illustrates how a substance born in an era of superstition became a gold standard in modern toxicology. The journey from a Berlin laboratory to a hospital ward is perhaps one of the most unlikely in science. It reminds us that the most transformative tools often emerge from the debris of our greatest, most unexpected mistakes. Even now, in 2026, we are still finding new and innovative applications for this remarkable deep blue pigment. It is being studied for use in advanced battery technology, helping to store energy more efficiently and sustainably. Environmental scientists are also exploring its potential for cleaning up industrial waste sites contaminated by heavy metals. The pigment continues to evolve, proving that its utility is far from exhausted even after 300 years. We see the legacy of Diesbach's failure in every field, from the art galleries of Paris to modern labs. It is a rare example of a discovery that has touched almost every aspect of human life and culture. The story of Prussian Blue is a narrative of resilience, adaptation, and the enduring power of scientific curiosity. We now understand how this humble pigment transitioned from a tool of aesthetic beauty into a complex scientific marvel. It serves as a bridge between the past and the future, constantly reinventing itself to meet our changing needs. As we continue to explore its properties, we are reminded that the world is full of hidden, waiting potential. The accidental blue that painted the world has truly become the color that helps us survive and thrive. The narrative now shifts from the world of art history to the microscopic realm, where the unique molecular lattice of ferric ferrocyanide reveals its true power. To understand why this pigment is so special, we must look past the vibrant color and peer directly into its complex, repeating crystalline structure. Imagine a vast, three-dimensional grid made of iron atoms, linked together by cyanide bridges that form a perfectly stable, microscopic cage for other particles. Unlike typical synthetic dyes that merely coat a surface, this pigment possesses a sophisticated structure that acts like a molecular trap for specific ions. The lattice is engineered by nature and chemistry to be incredibly rigid, holding onto its internal components with a grip that refuses to let go. Remarkably, this structure performs its duty without ever releasing its own cyanide components, demonstrating a level of chemical stability that is both rare and useful. This stability is the key to its duality. It is a pigment that is chemically inert, meaning it does not react with the environment around it. Because it remains so stubbornly intact, scientists realize that this cage could be used to capture substances that are dangerous to the human body. This inherent stability allows the pigment to serve a life-saving purpose in modern medicine, acting as a World Health Organization essential treatment for poisoning. When ingested, the pigment does not dissolve or break down, allowing it to travel through the digestive system as a completely safe, inert passenger. It functions by binding lethal heavy metals, such as thallium and radioactive cesium, directly within the human digestive tract, preventing their absorption into the blood. The mechanism is elegant in its simplicity. The toxic ions are drawn into the open spaces of the lattice and locked away permanently by iron. Once the toxin is trapped inside the Prussian Blue cage, the body simply passes the entire complex through the digestive system without any harm. This effectively turns the pigment into a biological sponge, capable of cleaning the body from the inside out during a medical emergency. By repurposing this accidental alchemical invention, medical science has successfully turned a historical pigment into a gold standard for emergency radiological response. It is a rare instance where a substance designed for the canvas becomes a frontline tool for toxicologists working in high-stakes, life-saving environments. The transition from the artist's palette to the hospital ward highlights the incredible versatility of this deep blue compound, discovered centuries ago. Today, the legacy of Prussian Blue continues to evolve, finding innovative new applications in advanced battery technology and critical environmental remediation efforts. Researchers are now using its unique ion-trapping properties to improve energy storage, proving that the pigment still has secrets left to reveal. Beyond medicine, it is being tested to scrub heavy metals from industrial wastewater, helping to clean up the environment from our own manufacturing waste. This journey from a failed alchemical experiment to a vital pharmaceutical agent serves as a profound testament to the power of accidental innovation. We often think of scientific breakthroughs as planned, but here, a simple mistake in a Berlin laboratory sparked a revolution that spans centuries. It reminds us that the most transformative tools in our history often emerge from the debris of our greatest, most unexpected mistakes. As we look at the deep blue of a masterpiece, we are not just seeing art, we are seeing a miracle of molecular engineering. The story of Prussian Blue is a perfect bridge between the aesthetic beauty of human creativity and the cold, hard logic of survival. From the brushstrokes of Hokusai to the emergency kits of modern hospitals, this pigment has proven its worth time and time again. Its ability to hold on to ions while remaining harmless to the body is a feat of chemistry that continues to baffle and inspire. We are only just beginning to understand the full potential of this synthetic lattice as we push into new frontiers of material science. Whether it is capturing radioactive isotopes or powering the next generation of electronics, the pigment remains a pillar of modern industrial life. The paradox of its existence, a poison trap that is itself a work of art, is what makes it one of the most fascinating substances ever. It invites us to reconsider the objects around us, asking what other hidden properties might be waiting to be discovered in common materials. The history of chemistry is filled with such accidents, but few have had the lasting, multidisciplinary impact of this singular blue shade. It stands as a monument to the idea that science is not just about what we intend to create, but what we learn along the way. As we conclude this look at its molecular structure, we see that the cage is not just a trap, it is a vessel for progress. The pigment has traveled from the alchemist's forge to the cutting edge of medicine, leaving a trail of color and safety in its wake. Every time we use it to save a life, we are honoring the accidental genius of a chemist who was simply looking for gold. The legacy of Prussian Blue is secure, not just in the museums of the world, but in the very fabric of our modern survival. It is a reminder that the world is full of hidden connections, waiting for the right perspective to bring them into the light. We have dismantled the structure of the world's first modern color to show how it captures poisons and preserves the human body. It is the only substance that truly bridges the gap between high art and the raw, urgent necessity of medical survival. As we move forward, we carry with us the lesson that even the most mundane materials can hold the key to our future. The blue that painted the world is now the blue that protects it, a testament to the enduring power of scientific curiosity. We must continue to explore these intersections, for they are where the most profound advancements in human knowledge are often found. The story of this pigment is far from over, as new research continues to unlock its potential in ways we cannot yet imagine. From the depths of a laboratory mistake to the heights of global utility, Prussian Blue remains an icon of human ingenuity. Its molecular cage is a symbol of our ability to control the microscopic world, turning chaos into order and danger into safety. We look back at the 1704 discovery, not as a failure, but as the moment we gained a tool that would change everything. The pigment's journey is a narrative of transformation, showing how a simple color can become a beacon of hope in a crisis. It challenges us to look closer at the world, to question the nature of the things we take for granted every day. There is beauty in the chemistry, and there is life in the lattice, proving that science is as much an art as painting. We have explored the cage, the trap, and the cure, and found that they are all one and the same in this pigment. The future of Prussian Blue is bright, promising even more breakthroughs as we refine our understanding of its unique molecular properties. It is a rare gift to have a substance that serves both the soul and the body with such remarkable, quiet efficiency. As we close this chapter, we reflect on the many ways this blue has shaped our history and our modern technological landscape. It is a story of resilience, of a pigment that survived the test of time to become a hero in the modern era. We leave you with the image of that deep blue, now understood as a complex, life-saving lattice of iron and cyanide. It is a testament to the fact that even in the smallest structures, there is a world of possibility waiting for us. May we always be as lucky as Diesbach, and as observant as the scientists who saw the potential in his accidental blue. The revolution continues, and the pigment remains at the center of it all, a silent partner in our quest for progress. Thank you for joining us on this journey through the history, chemistry, and profound medical legacy of the world's most versatile pigment.